Welcome back to Post Time. A lot of local schools are starting back this week, so let's practice some math. Okay, summertime plus super rich purses plus First State Rising Stars equals, Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund Finals. That's right, we're ready to check out those 3-year-old $100,000 events that took place during the Delaware State Fair at Harrington Raceway. First up, let's see the Phillytrotters in their Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund Final as they raced in memory of Jack Walls.
3/4 in 131 and 2 as they make their way around the final turn, and it's Spoonful by a little bit more than a length. Go Senorita races in second, dropping back third, a chorus line. Willow and is outside, 3 wide. That's hashtag hope at the top of the stretch. Spoonful. Spoonful's got the lead by 2.5 in mid-stretch, and it will be Spoonful to win it. Spoonful in front. Go Senorita tries to hold second, and I believe she did. Willow Milana fast closing third to a 1 and 3.
Spoonful won by 4.5 lengths for owners Nanacoke Racing and Delbert Kane. Crossing the finish line in 201 and 3, the daughter of Political Briefing is bred by Winback Farm and trained by Les Givens, who is the winningest conditioner in DSBF history with 28 finals won. This event was in memory of the former president of Harrington Raceway, Jack Walls, who passed away in 2003. Let's send it over to Assistant General Manager Matt Sparacino and winning driver Corey Callahan.
Corey Callahan, winning driver aboard Spoonful, a nice-looking Political Briefing filly. Corey, you got to drive this filly a few starts back at a stake race at Ocean Downs. Did that help prepare you for tonight?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Jimmy got hurt, and Les, contacted me and asked if I could go with her there at Ocean Downs. She raced good that day. He said if everything went well, I could drive her here. So, it worked out.
1 to 5 on the board. Had a couple breakers early. Was it as easy as it looked?
Yeah, it really was. The other 2 horses that there were to beat, the 5 and 6, they both run leaving. So, I was able to, just kind of walk around there. I got really sensible fractions, and, she could have gone more in the end if she needed to, but it was like a qualifier for 100,000, which was nice.
Corey Callahan, winning driver aboard Spoonful. Good luck the rest of the night.
Thank you.
Next in line, it's those sophomore pacing fillies in DSBF final action, racing in memory of Ben Stafford Jr.
They race by 3/4 in 125 and 2, and they're on the far turn. Logan's Girl leads by about a length. It's Logan's Girl, Spanish Dream on the outside. Cashmere's the light, has the rail, drops back just a bit. Force 3 wide is Lunar Phase. They come to the top of the stretch, and it's Logan's Girl turning home with the lead. Logan's Girl, a length and a half, being chased by Spanish Dream coming through the stretch. Logan's Girl's got the lead. Spanish Dream on the outside will be second best. Logan's Girl, Vic Kirby, 153 and 4.
Logan's Girl, owned by Joanne Looney King, won easily in 153 and 4 with Vic Kirby at the controls. The daughter of Roddy's Bags Again, bred by Winback Farm, recorded her 13th lifetime win. This race was in honor of Ben Stafford Jr., a much-loved Delaware horseman who passed away last year. Let's send it over to Matt Sparacino, who is with the winning trainer, Jim King Jr.
I'm joined by Jim King Jr., who trained 3 fillies in that race. You've had so much success with fillies over the years, Newborn Sassy, Perfect Bags. They both won stakes races at Yonkers at the Lismore a few years ago. Now you have another one here in Logan's Girl. Tell us about her.
Well, she didn't start off being the best one, but she certainly has turned out to be. So we got 3 of them from Winback, and they're all good girls.
To Logan's Girl, of course, she won both of her eliminations. You drew well tonight. What was your feeling coming in?
Well, I felt pretty good about it. They qualified real good. They've had a good time between their eliminations and now. So I did feel good.
Now, I did hear a story that when she was in the field as a baby with Spanish Dream and Lily's Bags Are Packed, they didn't necessarily get along that well.
No, we finally had to take her away, and we brought them back home to train down. She ends up out in the field with Nike Franco, but the other two girls are still together.
You and Vic Kirby have teamed up for a lot of wins over the last several years. Tell us about your relationship with Victor.
He's a good listener. No, really, it's worked out very well. He does me a good job, and I try to bring him something to work with.
Well, Jimmy, congratulations. We wish you continued success and best of luck on the rest of the card.
Thank you.
Moving on, let's take a look at the sophomore colt trotting final, named in memory of Hal Belote.
3/4, 131 and 3. They make their way around the final turn. Master Kingpin, how about Command of Fire? Still right there. Master Clave is waiting for the passing lane, no choice, and they're at the top of the stretch. Master Kingpin by just a half length. That's Command of Fire. Master Clave with no excuses now, coming through the stretch. Master Clave down the passing lane, gets the lead. Master Clave in front. Master Kingpin and again Command of Fire in 202.
Master Clave, owned and bred by Ben Brooks, notched his 11th career win as he took home the victory for this Delaware bred final. The Master Levesque's son took the lead in deep stretch and reached the finish line first in 202. Friends and family joined to remember the popular trainer-driver Hal Belote, whom this race was named for. Matt Sparacino spoke with the winning trainer, John Wilkerson, and driver Ross Wolfenden as they visited Victory Lane.
Master Clave, quite the nice son of Master Levesque, 11 wins, 15 starts. John, you've done a great job with this horse. Tell us about him.
Well, he's just like his mom, getting a little better. And Ross been patient with him, and we worked out pretty good.
We've seen this horse on the front end in a lot of his starts, but we've seen him come from off the pace here a little bit lately. Were you feeling pretty good in the pocket?
Oh, yeah. He can race from anywhere. I mean, he can go to the front, come from behind. He's just good all around.
He's been so dominant in the DSBF program. When did you know you had a good one?
You never know. You just hope.
Well, John Wilkerson, congratulations. Continued success with Master Clave. We'll grab Ross Wolfenden and his driver here. Ross, tell us about Master Clave. You've been the pilot for most of his starts. Is he one of the better 3-year-old trotters you've driven for Delaware?
No, Windshield was the better one. But, hey, he's done a great job. John and Wilkinson and Jeff Marsh, he's the vet. They've done a hell of a job. We've worked together, and it's paid off in the end.
I know why you said Windshield, of course, because you owned part of him with Les Gibbons, and you guys had a lot of success together. Master Clave, I was telling John, he'll race from on the front most of his starts early in his career, but has been a little bit more versatile lately. Do you think he's better off a helmet or on the lead?
I think either way. As he's gotten older, he knows how to follow. You know, he's learned how to race, and there's been a lot of better horses come along as 3-year-olds, so you might as well follow them.
Ross Wolfenden, congratulations, winning driver aboard Master Clave.
Finally, let's bring in our big final for the 3-year-old Delaware bred colt pacers.
123 and 3/5 there, midway on the final turn. Daimir, how about Bags to Riches, still coming on the outside. Automatic Dragon with no excuses toward the rail. And then comes Henry the Dragon on the outside. They're at the top of the stretch. Daimir's got the lead. It's Daimir. Automatic Dragon coming down the inside. Bags to Riches out in the center of the track. Bags to Riches with the lead. Automatic Dragon down the rail. Here's the wire. Bags to Riches parked the mile.
Bags to Riches with Tim Tetrick driving was parked the whole mile and hung on to win in 152 and 4. The Roddy's Bags Again colt is trained by co-owner Jason Skinner, who had an entourage around him for his interview with Matt Sparacino.
What were your thoughts after seeing him outside a long way? Did you think he was going to have enough left?
I thought if I could get Damir's head come down the last turn, I thought he'd race him. I think he loves to race. He wants to win. You know, you can't teach that. He just wants to be a winner.
Congratulations, Jason Skinner, Bags to Riches, another DSBF final in the books. It's our last final of the night. We'll look for more from Bags to Riches down the road.
The breeder, Only Money Incorporated, which is the stable name for Pat and Marianne Callahan, also co-own this colt, so I got a chance to talk with them after this big win.
Marianne, is it true you actually did the draw?
Yes, for the entire race.
Oh my gosh, so when you got the 7 hole, you couldn't have been too happy about that.
I was not happy. Really, I wasn't. I actually said, oh guys, I'm really sorry because Pat's number is 4. I like 5, and Timmy wanted 2. So when I got the last 2 numbers were 4 and 7, and Pat says, oh, we're gonna get the 4, we're gonna get the 4. And when we got the 7, I said, I'm so sorry guys. And then when I went home, I said, you know what? The 7 hole is a pink saddle pad. I said, he's gonna win because he's racing for breast cancer. So I'm psyched.
You're both still like, wow. I mean, this is an overwhelming feeling. Not only did he win the final, but Pat, tell me about the race and your feelings during the mile.
I'm still shaking. My heart's jumping, and we raised him. We had his mother. We raised him, and I can't even express right now what's going on. It's crazy.
Park the whole
mile.
Yeah.
I just knew. I was afraid we could park to the half, but the whole mile. And then when I saw him, I thought, no way. He's a good horse, but George has good horses also. I can't believe it. I'm still shaking.
I think tonight he proved he's a great horse.
He's a great horse.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you.
A big post-time congrats goes out to our 3-year-old Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund champions and all their connections.